Hey everyone, welcome back. If you're watching this video on May 8th, 2021, before 11:30 p.m. EST, make sure to join us for the live stream. We are going live for the first time for SNL with Elon Musk, and we have 1,000 Dogecoins to give away. So make sure you join us and be a part of that. And if you don't mind, hit that like button, share and subscribe to help our channel to grow so this video can go to many more people like you who is looking for this information. All right. So we are talking about Tesla and NIO in this video. How did they perform in the last 1 week? Where do I see the price going forward in the next week? And what are my trades? As you probably have noticed from my previous videos that I'm a big Tesla bull, I'm a big NIO bull. I think they're great companies. But since February, and I'm sorry for those who got into these companies in February, January at that time, because I'm sure you guys must be thinking, this is all BS, I'm losing all my money. But hang tight. I have some information that I'm pretty sure you're gonna love, so just continue watching the video, and if you get anything out of it, make sure you hit that like button and share the video with your friends. All right, so now let's talk about Tesla. So I'm going to share my screen. So in this week, the stock was down almost 5% from the week before, and I'm telling you guys, this is amazing buy opportunity. The stock is at a discount, and you know what? You don't even need a coupon code, just go buy it. That's, again, entertainment purposes only. This is what I believe that Tesla stock right now where it's sitting, it's at a very good discount level. Okay, so if you pay attention, these are the moving averages. So the yellow line is the 50-day moving average, the white line is the 21-day, and the red line that you see is a 100-day moving average. So I feel right now the stock is sitting right under 100-day moving average, which in my opinion is an excellent entry. I'm saying excellent entry opportunity. We have seen time and again this week that anytime the stock hits 650, it gets support and it kind of gets pushed up. So that's why I put a note here that anytime it hits 650, it gets support and then it goes up here. Along with that, the 200-day moving average, which is $574.70, is also not too far. So if we see a market correction, which I'm going to do a separate video on that, which I do feel that we're going to see some pain in the market. But again, nobody knows. Nobody has a crystal ball. But what I feel is that if we see a market correction, just think that number in mind. 574.70, if you get the stock anything under it, it's a steal. It really is. But right now it's sitting at 100-day. So in my opinion, it's a good entry point. Again, you can dollar cost. You can buy some right now, buy some later, entertainment purposes only. Anytime if there is a sudden drop during the day, I try to snatch few shares, 5-10 shares here and there. Okay, now let's look at the volume. So if you pay attention here, has been quite flat. Little low, but quite flat. We haven't seen the spikes. We haven't seen all of a sudden institutional investors coming in and grabbing 70 million shares or 40 million shares. The last 40 million we saw was April 30th. And after that, 27, 29, 21, 23. These are all the numbers. So which is kind of very stable. So we are not seeing any jump, which is, in my opinion, is a good thing. Because right now the stock is forming that base. And from here on, any good news, any catalyst, boom, it's going to go up from there. So I think it's a very good point right now, and what I'm seeing is actually very good numbers. Tesla usually trade at that level, if you see, but anytime you see a spike, anytime you see all of a sudden the news is, then it makes its new high. So I think it's a very good, right now where it's sitting, it's a good entry point. Okay, along with that, there were some news that came out, which was, of course, some of them was fake, some of them was good, some of them was bad. So altogether, it was a kind of a roller coaster ride for Tesla with the news and everything that was going on. So one of the first news was that the Berlin factory has been delayed. You probably can Google it, you can find it. Now, Berlin factory has not been delayed. Even the authorities came forward and they said that, no, the factory is not being delayed. Number two, that German automakers, which is kind of I would say this is kind of a problematic for Tesla, but again, they have come through so many challenges, so I'm very positive that they're just gonna make through this one or break through this one and just continue growing. But I feel that they may have some trouble in their hand for Tesla and Elon both, because think about it, right? Because Germany is the stomping ground for these legacy automakers, these ICE cars. Of course they're going to push back. Of course they're going to say, no, we don't want the factory here. But that's going to happen. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. But I feel that the Tesla will have some pains or will have some bad news days going forward, because I was reading an article where the whole article kind of explained how you can short Tesla. It's just amazing how to what length people are going to kind of push this company down and so that they don't grow. But the numbers don't lie, and from what we are seeing, the demand, the Q2 demand is like surging, and I mean, like everything just very good for Tesla. Third news is Tesla really pivoted from the chip shortages, which in my opinion is wonderful. I mentioned in my previous video as well that Tesla was brilliant to do that, because we recently heard that the chip shortages can continue until 2023, which is a huge time frame. And they pivoted so well, and I feel that people will be amazed at Q2 numbers, Q3, Q4. Tesla will just continue growing leaps and bounds. All right, so that's for the news. Now let's talk about the trades that I'm putting. So in my opinion, again, entertainment purposes only, please. In my opinion, anything under $680 is very attractive for me, because I feel that's such a good price to enter or to buy or to dollar cost. Doesn't matter if you bought it at like 550, it doesn't matter, because the potential of the stock to go up is really high. Another trade that I'm doing next week, depending on how the stock continues, because if we see more pain in the market, Tesla is no different. We're gonna see some dip. Probably not from the same, at the same level. Maybe it could be high because it's a high growth stock. But if Tesla drops further, then these are my trades. I'm selling December 600 put on Tesla, and I'm buying December 700 call. So the reason for me to do that is that I don't use any of my money, because when I'm selling call, I'm getting paid. Of course, I need to have that balance set aside to be able to buy 100 shares of Tesla at 600. But I'm not putting any money right now, because the money that I get from selling the put, I buy the December 700 call from the same money. I've explained that trade as well. I'm going to link the video here, but you can see that, you can very well trade Tesla. It's such a wonderful stock, doing these kind of selling put and buying calls at the same time. So you really don't have to pay any money. And I don't stay till like December. I don't as soon as next day Tesla rallies few points, I get out of it, in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and whatever money I make. I'm not sitting for long. And that's how I continuously, try to make money off Tesla. I never sell covered call on Tesla. I've told you before too. That's another good, kind of option in this market for some people to do, but I don't do that. I mean, I love my Tesla shares too much to kind of risk that. Okay, so that's how I'm planning to play Tesla. There is another news at that Tesla demand is through the roof, already sold out this quarter. So you probably have seen, so many YouTubers covered this, so I'm not going to go too much in detail, but I think it was a very interesting news to kind of make me more bullish on my trades, and where I see it's a short-term pain for a long-term gain. So that's how I'm trading Tesla. All right, now let's look at our second company, which is NIO. So I have mentioned in my previous video as well that I feel NIO could be the second largest EV company. I really do believe that. And right now, where NIO price is, I cannot convince anyone enough that this is the time to get in if you're not in NIO. And if you are already in NIO, then this is the time to bring your average down if you bought high. Or if you bought low, then don't worry, because this company is going to grow very well. So this week, the stock was down almost 10%. And again, guys, you don't need coupon. You do not need coupon. All you need is to hit that like button, right? Please make sure you hit that like button, share, subscribe. All right, moving on. So, see, I'm learning. All right, so coupon code not needed. The stock was down 10%. It's amazing. Stock, and here's the screenshot of NIO. I mean, look at that. From its high, it has come all the way down. And right now, it's sitting at 200-day moving average. There is no better entry point for this stock than it is right now. And look at the support. Continuously, it's getting the support. Anytime it hits that level, it gets support. Anytime it hits that level, it gets that support. So the 200-day moving average and those white flags that you see here, these are the things that I placed. Basically, I bought, so I'm continuously buying. Whenever I see it go down 100-day moving average or 200-day moving average, I jump in on a trade. And I plan to do that again next week. So this, in my opinion, is a very good entry point. Now, let's look at, same as we did with Tesla, let's look at the volume. So if you look at the volume, NIO has some high volume days. If you look here, 115 million, 70 million, 88, 69, and then this week from May 3rd onwards, you can see that the volume has not hit 100 million. So people are scared. They are selling. There's not much buying going on. That's why all of a sudden you see all this supply, so the price go down. This is perfect time for someone, a good investor who is thinking long term, to get into the stock or to play options. So I feel it's a wonderful, wonderful opportunity for people to get into the stock and also play options. Along with that, some of the news that came out, it's very bullish and making me feel very excited about this company. So let's cover the bad news first. So they are going to miss, I think, their delivery numbers because of the chip shortages. I read an article where they were saying that, because of the chip shortages, month over month, the production in April was a little bit less, which is, it's okay. It's a temporary supply issue that not even just the EV industry, but all other industries are facing this chip shortage thing. And it's going to continue. So these companies are trying hard to pivot so they don't have to sit back and wait for it to get resolved. So I'll be looking for that news that we kind of adapted a new microcontroller like Tesla did to avoid the chip shortages. I'm kind of waiting for that news from NIO. Along with that, their Q1 financials were solid. I mean, with NIO seeing 20.2% growth in revenue, that was very, very bullish. I was very bullish on that. Along with that, NIO first teased European expansion in the Q4 of 2020. And now we recently got the news that Norway will be the destination for NIO to kind of start branching out to the European market. So that was very exciting because that's their first step outside mainland China, which is amazing. All right, so now let's talk about trades. So in my opinion, anything under 35 for NIO is a very attractive price. Along with that, these are the trades that I'm doing next week or I'm looking to do next week, depending on how the NIO stock will react on Monday. Again, entertainment purposes only, but this is what I'm doing. I'm selling December $30 put and I'm buying December $40 call. This is what I'm doing for NIO. I'm okay owning NIO in December if the stock price is $30. Absolutely fine. Under 35, I said it's very attractive. So absolutely. And by December $40 call, I'm not going to say much, but I think I'll do fine with the $40 call because I can see the stock push up $40 as soon as they release Q2, Q3. Again, Q2 might be a little bit disappointing and could be. Again, nobody knows. Nobody has a crystal ball because of the chip shortages, but that's fine because they are going to deliver more cars. They will have more demand because they are opening Europe and stuff like that. So I think this is all very exciting for both of these companies, and that's what I wanted to kind of do this video to show you the similarities, that it's not only one or the other company. Both of the companies are being hit right now. All right, I hope I was able to provide you some value. If you get anything out of it, hit that like, share, and subscribe. And I have a link to Webull. You will get, when you use that link, you will get 2 free stocks. I will get 1 free stock. Somebody signed up last week. I got free share of Disney. I hope you also got some very good shares. So thank you so much for supporting the channel. And remember, tonight at 11:30, we are going live for the first time, 11:30 p.m. Eastern, that is. We are going live for the first time to watch SNL together and give away 1,000 Doge coins to 10 lucky winners. Until next time, you all have a wonderful day.